Hey, what's up? My name is Ian. In this video, we're going to talk about if you should go to college. I'm going to flip this video around so I don't have to look at myself. I'm going to try to keep the camera sort of steady so it's not too shaky. Usually, my videos are recently been pretty shaky. So, should you go to college? Now, this video, let me see. I can't answer that question for everybody. I have my experience. I'll tell you my experience at the end of the video. And for some of you will get a benefit out of going to college. Sometimes it could help you get a better job. It really depends. Okay, so this isn't what I say in this video doesn't apply to everybody. However, a lot of it is gonna apply to a large chunk of you. So, one of the first things that you should know is that most of you, a lot of you, if money's not an issue, then it's not such a big decision to go to college, you know? It's not such a big decision. But here's the thing. The first thing you should know. Most of you, as of recent, something I was just reading, most of you are going to graduate from college with about $30,000 or more in debt. Okay? 30 grand in debt when you get out of college. Oh, reminds me of another thing. I recently made another video called What to Do After College. So, if you're assuming that college is going to help you figure it out, you know what? It might not, because some people are searching. You know, the search related to queries in the bottom of the Google search results, those show what people are searching. Well, there's a whole bunch of them around what to do after college. One is what to do after college if you don't know. So that tells you something. Okay, one of the things I said in that video is to not necessarily do what everybody else is doing. This is very tough because some of you are going to get pressure from your parents, or you're going to get it from your friends, or you're going to get it from your peers. And that's to go to college. It's the system. It's kind of pushing you along. And, well, is it going to be a good experience for you? Okay, so the first thing I just told you was the debt. Most of you are going to graduate in $30,000 worth of debt or more. Some of you, I've heard stories of people going to law school, and which is traditionally like one of those degrees you get. And I don't know anything about that, but one of those degrees that you can get that's going to make a difference in your career. But for some people, it doesn't. And they graduate from university with like 100 grand in debt or something. The next thing you know, the most significant piece of information in this video, I think, is the one I'm about to tell you. And that's that close to half of you, 40 to 50% of you, are going to get a degree from college, and you're going to end up doing a job that doesn't even require a degree. I think that is significant. Perhaps the most significant. Okay? So, is college worth it? According to that, it's not. You're going to end up in debt, and you're going to end up doing a job that doesn't even require a degree. So what's the point? Now, college can be a great experience. Like I said, if money's not an issue, and you're interested in going to college, go to college. Money is an issue, and you're not sure, then keep paying attention. And the other thing is I'm going to put some links to some of these things I'm talking about in the description. Next piece of information is I read only about 27% of the people, and this is just a headline. I didn't go into depth about this. I think I saw another study or something. I really didn't. So you could take this one with a grain of salt. Only like 27% of grads are doing something related to their degree. Okay? Only 27%. Suggests 75% people who have a degree aren't doing anything related to their degree. So, should you go to college? Based on those numbers, well, yeah, maybe a chunk of you, a quarter of what, 25, 20, what did I say, 27%? So, are going to end up doing something related to your degree. Why is that? Maybe a lack of jobs associated with the degree, or maybe your interests will change. So whatever you might be interested in now in studying in college, is that going to be what you're interested in, 10 years from now, or even 4 years from now when you finish college? Now, that's pretty much all the sort of references or studies I have to reference. I'll tell you my experience. I went to university. I went to 2 universities. I graduated with a degree in fine art, and I chose that degree when I went into university, I didn't know exactly what I was going to study. I was kind of interested in a few things: art, psychology, that kind of thing. But if I was going to do it again, I wouldn't go to school. It's not that it wasn't a good experience. It's just not worth the debt that you graduate with. When I graduated, I had more than $30,000. I still have college debt. The degree I had, now the experience was worth it. I felt like I learned things. I was exposed to artists. I learned some things about painting. Painting was my emphasis, but I did other, fine arts. It's a bachelor's degree in fine arts. So you study other subjects as well, and then other subjects within that niche as well, like other art subjects and stuff. So, yeah, if I was going to do it again, I wouldn't go to college. What would I do instead? A lot of the things that I did after college, which was traveling, moving around, focus more on the things you want to do. What do you like doing? I'm not talking about playing video games or stuff like that, right? So try to stay close to the things you like to do. I mentioned some of these things I think about what to do after college. So should you go to college? A lot of you aren't going to get any career benefit out of doing so. Like I said, maybe half of you. It's not going to help move you ahead. And basically, that's the sort of that's the lie. That's the educational lie. It might have been true at one time, or it might have been true at one time for a larger percent of people. That, you got a degree and it helped get you ahead. But nowadays, lots of people have degrees, but, here, let me reference a famous person because, hey, I'm just the little guy that hardly anybody knows, and I'm not famous. So some of you may be thinking, well, who are you? I read some headline by Elon Musk saying, I don't care about your degree. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your degree's not really going to impress. Most people aren't going to be impressed with your degree. They're not. They're not going to care where your degree is from or anything, and suddenly be like, oh my God, let's hire him and let's pay him a lot of money. He's got a degree from Harvard or Yale. Now, is the school you're going to go to make a difference? I was actually going to look that one up. Why don't you look it up and then make some comments? I think in some cases it can, but I think in a lot of cases it's not going to make a difference. That's what I think. And you're going to end up in more debt with a fancy degree. Now, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you're sitting there saying, "No, that's not right. If I study this and that, and I get that degree, it's going to help me get a job doing X thing." Yeah, it might. Okay, we're talking big topic here, and of course, there's, like I said, it depends on what you study, and it depends on you. But you got to know the facts. The facts are 40 to 50% of you are going to end up with a degree that's not even required. You're going to go into debt, and you're going to end up with a degree that doesn't help you pay off that debt. You know? So what do you do instead? I don't know. What do you do instead? You do try to stay close to things you like. Maybe study under an apprentice or, nowadays there's so much information online that you have access to that, you just don't even, I don't know. If money's not an issue, go to college if you're interested. If it is an issue, then you should really think, at least take a year off, maybe 2 years off, and think twice. Anyways, I think I don't want to keep going over this. I think I said the meat of what I have to say, and do your research. There's some links in the description you can check out. And this is Ian from Chile, New Hampshire, saying so long.